What's up, guys? It's your boy, Nada Campbell, and today, this is my top 5 legends in Apex Legends. This is personally my opinion, please don't get offended. And, yeah, we're just talking about their abilities, their passive, and their ult. If when I get some, and probably half of these clips are from Season 3, so just forgive me on that because I don't have that much time. It's been already a week that I did not upload a single video. So yeah. And plus this is a special type. It's a top 5. So and plus I realized this whole time I shouldn't, you know, do that. But if you want to see how do I edit, it's gonna be just hmm, if you want to see me how do I edit, it's gonna be 5. It's gonna be 5 likes. Yeah, awesome. So let's go to number 5, shall we? Now, number 5 is this Revenant. It's because, alright, first of all, I'm gonna explain why it isn't like Gibraltar Mirage. It's because, this character has some good use, and I'm not a big fan of Gibby, right? If you just, I'm not a big fan. But I mean, Revenant, he's pretty useful, but I'm not meaning like useful like Watson, Bloodhound, that stuff. No, I don't think. Like, he's more like useful as like a Mirage, I would say. No. I would say he's like a crypto more useful. Like, he's pretty useful for his ult and his tactical. Speaking of passive, even though I did not say passive, but his passive is, you know, his passive is, I forgot. Yeah, his passive is crouch walking faster and climbing way higher than other legends. And I want them to buff their his climbing. I want him to not stop climbing. Like, I want him to continue climbing no matter what. And by the way, this clip will be tomorrow, so stay tuned on that. And yeah, I just I want to claiming infinitely cannot stop. And let's go his ult. His ult it is Shadow. His and it is there's a limit. Like, there's a direction limit. Like, I would say like 50 meters or like 25 meters long. If you pass the 25 meters, again, I'm not sure of the meters, but 25 meters, I think, if you pass that, the shadow will be gone. And I want to buff, so if I was the, you know, correct the character development, I would change to you can go anywhere with a shadow, but there's no range. There's no range, so I can go very far, like 100 meters. So no limit, no like limit reach for it. But if the 10 seconds stop, and I forgot to mention, you can destroy the you know the thing. I forgot it was a totem, yeah. And if somebody kill you as a shadow, um there's no going back because you come back as 1 HP. So I got 2 ideas. One, no range, you can go anywhere like 100 meters, but if the 10 seconds stop, you go back to your totem. So yeah. And instead of come back as one heal, like heal left, I want to give them half 100 or 25% of the heal, because could be more useful. And yeah, anything else I want to say to his. He's a pretty good character. I'm not saying he's bad, but like he could have been better. So let's go to number 4. Now, number 4, it is Lifeline. Now, reason why Lifeline is not on 3 or 1 or 2 is because he is not useful as a solo. Like, at least, like, Revenant have some good use as a solo and good use for his team. But Lifeline is a little bit better at Revenant because, but, you know, she's a better character than Revenant, but, like, as, so solo, she's not that great. But, like, she's better solo than, yeah, you all know it's Revenant. But the first tactical, so let's talk about her tactical, and then we continue. Tactical and passive and alt, and then we talk about my opinion on her. Alright? And to be honest with you, she's not that good, alright? Now let's go to her passive. Her passive is when she revives somebody, it's gonna take 3 seconds or 3 seconds of reviving, which is way faster than other legends, except for Gibby. And she have her shield in front of her, because nobody can shoot her, except for when you go behind her. But um, it's pretty useful for like, and also you can make some cool collections with her. So yeah, that's what I like about Lifeline and Revenant. Right, back to what I was saying. Again, good character, but the only problem that I have with her passive is I don't know. She's not that fast. Like compared to Gibby, she's like a low level. But her tactical is a healing drone. If you don't know what is a healing drone, it's a drone that heals you. It's unbelievable, but it can heal up to 1 to 3 people. Should they buff? No. But there's only one thing they should buff is her care package. All it does is just randomize. Wait. Back to what was I saying is her ult is a care package. It only sends out items like a golden scope, but no, without weapons, like without golden weapons. But the only blow, like pretend you got a purple armor, a medkit, and a syringe, or a knockdown shield. It's like an item basically. Any items, even a paralyzer or a standard stock. So yeah, I wish you can just you can choose whatever you want. Like in the menu, there should be go to Lifeline and you can customize her care package every game. You can change a bit. Like pretend you want 3 purple shields. You can do that. So if they do that, that'll be amazing. But let's go to number 3, shall we? Even though I did not explain that much for Lifeline about that. Now number 3 is Octane. So you might ask, why is Octane is better than Lifeline? Is because Lifeline. She's such a good character to use. Such a good character, and but Octane is better because one of the reasons why is because I use Octane more than Lifeline. But personally, to my taste buds, I enjoy Octane more than Lifeline. But competitive wise, Sometimes I would use Octane, but most of the time I'm gonna use Lifeline or Ray. But competitive and casual. Like, I have a little competitive on, you know, on Octane, but most of it is just casual, which is kind of cool. Now, why again? So I'm gonna talk about his. I'm gonna now talk about his passive. His passive is healing. He's regenerating health. When you don't do nothing for like 4 seconds, 4 to 5 seconds, actually 3 seconds, you're slowly regenerating your health one by one. So yeah, like bit by bit. So yeah, it's like you have 10,000, but you're counting your coins one by one. That's what I mean about, healing Octane. But you still need the meds, cause you just don't think this. He's like unstoppable beast that can regenerate health fast. Like, it's slow. It's slow, okay? Now, should they buff the passive? No, I don't think so. Tactical, they should, make sure just I don't care. Just I'm gonna talk about tactical. It's a stim where you put your veins and he will it's a drug basically. But you go faster. Maybe 20%, I think. Like it's between 10 to 20%. Or even 30%. But the only way to make him the fastest character, because Bloodhound, I feel like they have the same speed as Bloodhound. Like when Bloodhound turns ult, that's his speed. So I think Octane should have the speed 5 to 10% more. Like, but then it's 20%. It will be 25 or 30%, or 35 to 40%. So, or even 10 to 15 to 20. If it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna explain a little more, freely. I think it should be not okay. 5 to 10% more. That's what I'm gonna say. So, another thing I want to say is Octane is such a fun character to use. His ultimate is a jump pad. So, yeah, you literally is a jump pad. You don't fly like Barnet. You jump. It's a pad. That's it. Like it's a little disappointing, but that is number 2. Now let's go to number 3. So let's go to number 2. Number 2 is Bloodhound. So Bloodhound is not only good for competitive, it's also good for, casual. Like you want to practice him. Now, let's talk about his passive. So let's talk about his passive, tactical, and eye tracker, which is his ult. Now, his passive it's basically detective. Like you can see now, there's a footstep. There's many footsteps. If it's bright red, like rose red, I could say, but like it's a little dark. Yeah, dark red. It means somebody is super recently been here. But if it's like a rose color, like pink, yeah, pink, it means is they're not here anymore, but they're near you. If you see a bunch of pictures, it means somebody is near you, like so near you. And yeah, and yeah, and his tactical it's like a tracker where you push his things on his pants like a button, I guess.
Can't believe I'm standing still.
And
Keep
what
it
it
going,
does
I like
is
it.
seeing the people near you. If you look down and you press it, you see somebody underneath you. Front, press it, or back, or left, or right. It will say where's the nearest one or something. Even the top. So, yeah, I enjoy him so much. And, yeah, and plus they buffed his tactical, which is I just don't speak about now. His tactical, and let's talk about his ult, which is he also buffed it. So if you don't know what his buff, yeah, a buffed ult does is I think it's an increase of much more. I think it's between 35 to 40 seconds. Not sure, but like it's, I would say it's like now 35
Just giving
seconds.
my shields a recharge.
And what that does is when you run around, you if somebody is bright like dark red and there's like a person shape like a Gibby and that stuff, that means you saw somebody and you can shoot them and kill them. Like I love Bloodhound right now. Like state of Bloodhound right now is one of the tops. So that's why, and I love Bloodhound. Like his character is to the next level, which is I am so glad that Apex Legends or EA or Respawn have done that. He's now one of the best characters of all time, and number two for me. So let's go to number one. But I'm gonna say more to Bloodhound. And why is he better than Lifeline? Now you ask. No? Well, now you ask. It's because he got like Lifeline is like a helper. You know, she's like your side character. But Bloodhound, he's a little better than her. You know, he's good for not only good for solo. Like Lifeline is good for team, but solo she sucks. She she's not the best. The only good thing about her is the care and the healing drone. And her care is not that great. But Bloodhound is good for team and solo. Like Octane, but much better than Octane. 10, 20 times. So, yeah. Now let's go to number one. Now, number one spot. It is Wraith. It's pretty expected because, who does not love Wraith? And reason why Wraith is number one is because she is the best character, like in my opinion. She is such a good character for solos and teams, with teams. She's such a good character. Like, I'm not even being oblivious right now. Like, or sarcastic me, but I just really love this character. She's not only a fun character to use, and she's also a good character to use, and also a competitive character to use. And let's talk about her abilities, which is her passive. Her passive is somebody talking on her mind. For example, somebody is about to throw you a grenade, like an enemy about to throw you a grenade. And her mind will say somebody will throw the grenade. You can even tell your teammate someone will throw a grenade at us. Or somebody is near you. Her mind will say to you, somebody is near you. You can tell to everybody else. And her tactical is probably the best tactical in the game. It is um, invincible. It's not the best. It is the best. because no matter what, you are in a you're such in a bad situation. You got one health, and your teammate is trying to save you. You can be invincible. You go to your place and heal up, and then boom, you be safe. You can heal up. Now, her and she's good. It's such a good for a sticky situation, dude. Like no matter what, it's such a good thing. But let's go to before I want to go to the old. Oh, it's just again, I love this character. I know I talk a lot about this character, but let's go to number. I mean, let's go to the alt. Her alt is walk into the void. It's a teleporter, but it's a good teleporter. If it's a bad teleporter, you can see. You can ask your teammate, "Is this your teleporter?" If they say no, it is enemy's teleporter. If they don't reply, don't yellow it. You'll probably die, except for when one of your teammates goes in. You can go back. You can go with them. But if it's your teammate, it will be. You can ping on it and say, is it a friendly or is it an enemy's portal? And and again, she's such a good character. I want to say more to her, right? Not only she's a good character, she she's like have a small hitbox or hit drop, and yo, you cannot even shoot at her, you know, and not only that, it's also she's again such a classic character to use, and when you think about Apex, that's first on your mind, right? And if you made to the last, thank you so much. And this took me like about an hour to do this. You might ask why. The editing is quite easy on the PlayStation, but the hard part is where when you speak. It took me so long to do it, and I appreciate it if you watch to the end. I appreciate it. And I'm sorry if this video is more than 20 minutes. It's just, I have to find the clips and talk, and boom, make the video. So yeah, this is probably, and plus, I'll probably come back streaming at YouTube again, is because streaming at Twitch so far is not that great. But I'll probably go back and stream at Twitch. It depends on the right time. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. And see you guys all to the next video. See ya.